who's going to sleep. Hi, everybody. What's up? And what did we decide I was going to say? You do the explosion. Do the explosion.
Here we go.
Let me turn down the crying baby.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Poor little guy. He is having a hard time getting into his nap at the moment.
This ain't a place for children.
This is a place for children. This is his homes. Okay. So, I thought today it would be fun if we played a little game of what can mommy do while baby is sleeping?
What can she do, folks?
Right now, she's trying to just eat. Why are you so close when I'm so hideous?
Because it's intimate.
How do you say it?
Intimate.
Do you know what Rylan says? Oh my god, wait. I was gonna make a salad. Yuck.
Oh. Trying to kill me, boy.
I forgot that I didn't have enough time this morning to eat a breakfast burrito. But now that my baby's in bed, I have enough time to eat my breakfast burrito.
Oh.
So I thought it would be fun if you kept a clock, like a stop clock going. And like, no, that's too much because this isn't going to be an hour and 30-minute video. That's cool, Lizze. But I also hit up you people, and by you people, I mean you people on the gram, and was like, ask me a question! Ask me anything! I will answer! So, maybe I'll have James, aka Billy Doe, aka Jenny from the block, ask me some questions for you guys.
Why are we here? What is the meaning of life?
You don't get to pick the questions.
Oh. It's not question time yet.
Oh, why not?
Oh. What are we even doing?
I told you. Have you been listening? I said this is what mommy can accomplish in a nap time. And the first.
Wrap it up with questions.
But no, you do them throughout.
Oh.
You know nothing.
I feel like I should be the one asking the questions around here.
Okay, pick a question and ask me one.
Okay, first one I see. Do you want more babies?
Yes. Give me all of the babies. I want all of them.
All right.
I told Joe today, I was like, I want you to know that I'm actively trying to get pregnant right now. And he was like, with who? And I was like, that's rude.
Yeah. Pretty good.
Okay, what's next?
All right. Why do you hide Billy's face, but it's also been shown a few times? Not being I swear.
Get out of my face. Get out. If you want to be clean, you can give me 2 inches from my horrible face right now. Get back.
You look fine, boss man.
Why do I hide Baby Doe's face? So, sometimes it slips. I've also accidentally slipped my address. It's hard for me to keep it blurred 100% of the time. But I have a big thing about consent, and I don't want to put his full image on the internet before he can agree to that, because the internet you cannot erase. And it's not fair for me to decide to give away his identity to the internet before he's even capable of comprehending what that means. I also don't want my kid to be on social media for a very long time. And so it doesn't seem right or fair that I would put him on my social media when I would deny him his own. There's freaks out there, guys. Period. I don't want freaks with my kid's image. That's kind of it. Like,
Makes sense
I've
to
showed
me.
pictures of him, kind of. I'll show him in with the filter on. I'll show him in sunglasses because it's not his full identity. But he's also really goddamn cute, and it is so hard not to share how cute he is. Next.
Yeah, that's tough. All right, let's see. What is your favorite silly, goofy memory from motherhood so far?
I think Billy's first bath. When he got out of the tub, he was like naked in a little teddy bear bath towel, and he didn't have a diaper on. And I was under the impression it was safe to have a baby without a diaper on, and you're just not. And he in my hand, and Joe flipped the out. He was like, I didn't realize we were into scat play now. I had a full mental breakdown. I guess any silly, goofy mommy memory I have is just about Joe having a panic attack about poop. Like one time I got a text from Joe where he just said, his dick was murdered in shit, so we had to take a bath. And I'm just like, Okay, dude. So anytime Joe has to deal with a diaper is kind of like my favorite silly, goofy motherhood memory.
When did you know you were ready to be a mom? Because I feel like I would never be ready.
No one's ever technically ready. No one can ever actually anticipate what it means and the transition. Like, you can guess, and your friends can tell you what their experience is. But I think everyone's experience is like uniquely their own. So I think for me, it was Christmas, and Joe and I were driving to Arizona, and I just thought to myself, wow, I can't wait till my son's here. And I really did think son. I knew I was gonna have a boy before I even got pregnant. But at that point, I just had to thought like, I should write a letter to this mother right now so that he knows how much I want him. And so I wanted him, I was able to care for him. I'm at a place mentally in my own self-growth journey that I have the patience and love and kindness to be selfless. And that's how I knew I was ready.
Well, that's actually a good segue. The next question is, how are you doing mentally, Miss Lizze?
I'm a fucking mess, girl. I'm crumbling down.
Yeah. All right. That's good.
No, I'm okay. Like, I'm fine. Oh no. Okay, that was just my... That just became my 13th reason. Quick, show my butt. For Tricky Lover.
There you go, Tricky Lover. Covered in dog hair.
Hell yeah! No, honestly though, I'm fine.
Okay, I'm back. Because it's hard to decipher some of these questions.
Okay.
And I immediately forgot what I was going to ask, so I gotta look again.
You're so annoying.
Okay, Frenchie question.
Uh-oh.
What do you do to help with seasonal allergies?
Zyrtec can be good. Zyrtec can be good. I also keep my Frenchie on a specific diet that helps with the microbiome of his tummy because I noticed that his flare-ups can be controlled a little bit by his diet. So flare-ups, and then also I try and give him 1 bath a week because I noticed that if he gets bit by something, that can cause the hives flare up. But if I keep him washed, here, I'll show you the shit. Come on. Joe's in here. Film up. I use this, and I use this. And I wipe down his paws to try and get like the pollen off of them and everything. But that's basically all I can do. So, yeah. But I will say this, I saw a dermatologist, and the dermatologist directed me to the dietitian for the dog, and that's where we got the flow of for his treatment. But you should see a professional about your dog because every dog is unique and different. New activity while baby's sleeping. Did you pause the timer?
What timer?
There's a timer on the phone.
Looks like it's still going.
Okay, thank God. 1 hour and 20 minutes left. Now the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start throwing shit away that I'm sick of looking at.
Wait, so we're not doing questions anymore?
Oh, we're still doing questions, but I'm gonna start throwing shit that I'm done looking at. This is Billy's box. There will be more boxes. I'm throwing this shit.
Boxes.
When's the last time you saw his ass in this box?
I don't know.
Exactly my point. I will keep his trash though. So.
Okay, next question.
Yeah.
Favorite lip gloss or lipstick?
Okay, this is annoying because it's so expensive, but I love Summer Fridays. It's like $28 for a tube of lip gloss. I think they call it lip oil, but Summer Fridays.
Summer Fridays, here first, folks. Okay, I ripped my clit giving birth. Not a question, but women should know that hell exists. Oh.
What? That sucks, bitch. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for laughing too. That's god awful.
Yeah, we'll go to the next question. I guess that wasn't even a question, just a proclamation of sorts.
Honestly, it's an important thing that we know about.
Okay. What color is your go-to nail color?
Right now I'm loving like a bright ass neon red or a neon orange. And honestly, I like anything neon right now. Obviously, it's not fresh.
Looking good.
Thank you.
Are you scared to have another child?
Yeah. Super scared, actually. That's funny that you brought that up. I recently realized how scared I am. I'm so scared that I'm contemplating. I was told that I'm a good candidate for a VBAC, but now I'm so scared that, oh my God, were we looking for a computer mouse?
No.
Okay, well, found one.
Hey.
I'm so scared that I'm actually considering just scheduling a C-section. Yeah.
So you're scared of giving birth of another child?
No, my dumbass friend Haley, who's probably watching this, told me a very fucking scary story about a girl who gave birth, and I'm not gonna repeat it because it's awful, but it was enough to fuck me up emotionally to the point where I'm probably not gonna try to have my own regular birth, and I really wanted one before. Thanks, Haley.
Hey.
Like, these are great toys, but they don't play with them. Like, have you ever seen them play with this lobster?
Yes.
You have? Should I keep it?
I would keep all this. Man, you're going to the wrong place.
I'm not going to the wrong place. They don't eat any of this stuff. I can definitely throw away this braided. When have they played with this?
They'll play with anything.
Are you joking? Getting rid of these and this. We have like 17 sea urchin motherfuckers. Like, we don't need all that.
It's kind of sad, but I like to attach emotional feelings to inanimate objects.
So do I. That's why all this stuff is here. But it's also making me want to blow my brains out.
Yeah, dog stuff is different.
There's some stuff
You
I'll
throw your own out, not your dog's. He has to make that decision.
Okay, I'll put some back. I'll stop.
This is going well.
You're so annoying. Literally everything I pick up, he's like, no, but there's sentimental. Shut up. There's sentimental value on that. You
I didn't
can't
say
give
that
that
at
away.
all.
I don't like throwing away dog toys. And it's like, girl, I'm trying to work right now. You got me crying.
I
I'm
never
throwing
said
this
any
away.
of that.
Here's the other thing. My husband's a hoarder. This bitch goes on a walk and comes home with more trash. He brought this home. He didn't even go to college.
Wait, what is that?
This is just a book for college memories. Joe brought this home.
Wait, does someone have their memories in there?
There are no memories in here. There's
This
just
is blank pages?
yes. Are you joking? Are you doing it right now?
I want that.
Get it out of my house. You can have it, but get it out of my house. You're so annoying.
Joe obviously took this for a reason, though.
To put memories in. But it's like we have so many books already. Look at
shit.
this. No,
This
look at
is-
this. I bought Joe this book so he could write memories to his son in it. Do you think Joe's written? Shut up. Okay, now I feel like a cunt. Oh, you have to bleep that. Oh my God, Joe hasn't written anything in this. Do you know who has?
Who?
Me.
Oh.
I'm not even his dad. I'm no one's dad.
Nope. You'll never be a dad.
Yeah, this bitch.
I'm gonna check this out, though.
Oh my God.
Memories.
I literally wrote in this as if it was from Joe's perspective.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah. I'm throwing away that college memory book.
I don't like this paper, but you're not throwing this college memory book away.
Oh my God.
Where are you?
I don't know what they're looking at. Dumbass.
I just wanted to get them all riled up.
Good.
Okay, you ready for your next question?
Get out of my face.
Can you explain how James is part of y'all's life?
I mean, I'm
Sorry if I have missed this before.
Okay, well, I was gonna be a bitch, but then you apologized, so thank you.
Slid it in.
Thank you for apologizing. Billy Doe, do you want to tell them your origin story or no?
I went to high school with Lizzie's husband.
No, it's deeper than that.
Is it?
Yes. The year was probably 1993. All right, next question. Oh, does that answer the question? So Billy Doe. Okay, so James' name is James William. William is his middle name. So sometimes we call him Bill. Sometimes we call him Billy Doe. Sometimes we call him Billy Goat. That's BILLY-DOH for those of you wondering the spelling. Sometimes we call him James. When I first met him, we were calling him Yames on occasion. But that's him. He's my ADU husband.
I have a lot of names. Okay, so next one is, how are you so pretty? Explain yourself.
Stop. I used to be pretty because of Botox and filler, but I don't have that anymore, so I'm having a little bit of an identity crisis, and every time I see my own picture, I'm like, who's she? Who is she? but I'm trying to find like who I am again. You know what I mean? Because when I close my eyes, I still see Kylie Jenner, which is crazy because I've never looked like Kylie Jenner, but I feel like that bitch, which is probably why I have such a delusional amount of self-confidence. Okay, next task, I'm gonna fold this. Come along, James. Look at this idiot. Show them.
Oh. Okay. Next question.
Yes.
How long ago did you first meet Rylan?
Gosh, I've actually known Ryland longer than I've known my husband. The year was 2012. I was working at a pressed juice bar. In fact, it was the first pressed juice bar in all the land. Those of you drinking pressed juice now, there used to be just one, and it was in a janitor's closet in the Brentwood Country Mart, underneath the Maha Yoga, and across the way from the Le Pan Quotidien. The Le Pan Quotidien is a scarce critter nowadays. I believe they're shuttering to a close. But Ryland, what was the question? How long have I known him? Okay, so 2012, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Is that 13 years?
That was some caveman math.
Was that 13 years?
No,
or is that just 8?
12. It's 25 minus 12.
Are you joking?
Sounds like 13 to me.
Yeah, I've known Ryland for 13 years. Wow. We used to be so young and fun and cute. Damn. I've known Ryland since I was still drinking.
Oh, damn.
Isn't that crazy? He's seen me drunk.
Lucky bastard.
Stupid.
Okay. Tips on anxiety getting newborn to sleep in bassinet. Currently 7 days with my boy.
I'm confused. Is the question, are you afraid for him to sleep in the bassinet? Or are you having trouble getting him to sleep in the bassinet? I'm gonna message her.
Okay, so we'll come back to that question.
Boop, 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 boop. I'm just assuming every baby's a he.
Misogynist.
I replied, we shall await her response. Here you go, sir.
Okay, next question. Do you like Snoopy?
The dog?
I would suppose.
Honestly, no, but it's because I find Snoopy triggering.
Oh, yeah? Why?
So there's a person in my life who's just f***ing awful and was really nasty to me and kind of like gave me a severe emotional problem for a long time and is why I struggle with codependent issues. And they really like Snoopy. And they used to like waterboard me with Snoopy. And so now I don't like Snoopy.
Ugh. Waterboarded with Snoopy. Ugh, gross. Are the babies besties yet?
Oh, you mean Rylan and Shane's kids?
Yes.
I don't.
Duh.
Okay, so Max is hard to win over. He's got taste. Jet is a curious little critter. And ever since the first time I brought Billy over to Rye's house, Jet has been like, what is this guy? What's his deal? I want to see more of him. So I think Jet and Billy honestly are going to be friends. The age gap right now is a little difficult because last time I brought Billy over there, he just kind of looked at them whimsically like, oh, look at these big boys. And that's kind of always the case. But they do have fun together. I think I'm going to try and go over there tomorrow if Rylan and Shane aren't at Disneyland or Six Flags. They're like roller coaster junkies now.
So wait, Rylan has kids?
Shut up. Next.
I have a barefoot baby. He screams in shoes. If you figure out any tips when trying, let me know.
Okay, I have not tried yet. I do socks now if it's cold, like to go from the car to mommy and me. But very rarely. I also have a barefoot baby. I think it helps them make sense of the world. They'll wear shoes eventually. Rylan does like easing the boys into shoes because they were, I think, fussing about shoes. And it took him like a couple weeks of just like 5 minutes mandatory of shoe time. But now they're shoe boys. Like I got a video from him yesterday of Max as a shoe boy. So.
All right, some shoe heads on the rise.
Stupid.
Next question.
Yeah.
Are you pregnant with twins yet?
Oh, God willing. I just keep saying I am.
You gotta will it into existence, I suppose.
I mean, that's all that life has been for me. My dad used to make fun of me because on my calendar, I would just write like gone in Hawaii. And 9 times out of 10, I'd be gone in Hawaii when that was on my calendar. So manifestation is key.
All right. And it looks like that girl you sent a message got back to you.
What'd you say? I'm so excited.
All right.
Okay, hello. I think it's more so I'm afraid to put him in it and then sleep while he sleeps, which is crazy because we have the owlet sock, but I'm so scared of him rolling and me not hearing him. A week into the newborn life has me so anxious. That's super, super normal. When I brought Billy home, I was also afraid to put him in the bassinet, and so I thought I could have him, but I was also like afraid to co-sleep, so I was just gonna stay awake the whole night and have him, wrapped. What is it called when you wrap a baby? I was shit at it. Swaddled. I had him swaddled on my chest, and I was just gonna sit there and hold him like that all night, and then I was like, what the dude? I can't do this. I have to sleep or I'm gonna be a mess. And he barely sleeps. He's gonna be up 4 times tonight. I should just put him in his bassinet. Here's the deal. If he's uncomfortable, he's gonna cry. Newborns cry when they need or want something. You will wake up. He's right there. You have to just acknowledge, like, okay, brain, I hear you. Thank you for the developmental status of like giving me anxiety so that I'm properly caring for my baby, but just notice it as like a checklist of things to do, but not to be ruled by. You have to just walk through the anxiety sometimes. At least for me. It's different for every mom. Like, it's really hard and it can be very crippling. And if it gets to be too much, like, definitely talk to your doctor about it. But for me, every step of like walking through something that's hard, like leaving the house with him alone for the first time, I just full send. If I know I'm scared about something that's okay for me to do, that's safe for me to do, that I'm doing safely, I full send it through the anxiety and through the fear. Because, sorry, I'm like burping because I just chugged some water. But
Gross. God.
Once you make it to the other side of the fear and the anxiety and everything's okay, that really helps. It like reminds you that like, okay, my brain right now is hormonally wired to protect my baby at all costs. So it's firing on extra cylinders. Not only that, but you're shedding all of these hormones really, really quickly, and that can cause like the baby blues and depression and anxiety and rage and OCD things. But you have to just remember that this is temporary and it is not real. Like any time in postpartum that I started like sobbing uncontrollably, feeling like I had the world's most profound grief in my heart, I just had to remind myself, this is hormonal. This is my body flushing its hormones. It's a physical flushing because it's running down my face, and it'll end soon, and this is not real. So that's something that really, really helped me. There's a Jack in the Box that I took out of there. Whatever, who cares? Okay.
Yeah, who cares?
Who cares?
What advice would you give a 24-year-old mom of 2 under 2?
Dude, I don't know. I only have one baby. I guess all I could say is be patient with yourself and be patient with them. And congratulations, dude. That's exciting. 2 under 2. I want 2 under 2.
2 under 2. All right.
That's crazy. Just be patient. I don't know. Everything's a phase. That's what they keep telling us at my mommy and me class. Like, everything is a phase. And in 2 months, they're going to have a sleep regression. So that's all I have for you.
Yeah, just get a big ruler and smack those kids.
No.
All right. How has being a mom changed your perspective on your goals or aspirations?
Oh, that's a good one. So now my time is very valuable. And also, like, one of the things that I'm realizing is, like, it was always my dream to be a mother. And being the best mom and spending time with Billy is actually my biggest dream now. I still have other dreams, but when it comes to pursuing them, I have to really prioritize. So it's like, I still want my job to be writing. And in order to do that, I have to take it very seriously and like make time for myself to do that. But in other aspects of things, it's like, I no longer will just like flippantly be a PA on set to network. Like, that's not worth it to me anymore. I'd rather be home with my kid. So it's like an interesting thing where it's an interesting priority shift. both things are still valuable. Both things are still meaningful. One is just more meaningful and valuable than the other.
PA gig.
I used to
What?
love PAing.
Yeah,
I used to just like being on set. I think Icky has to go potty.
All right, there are too many questions, so we're gonna have to break this into two. Make this part one, and we'll come back with part two. Cause I got things to do, damn it.
What the freak, Billy Doe? You thought that you could do my sign off for me? You thought it was your place to step up and say, see you next Tuesday? Well, the joke's on you, biatch. Because we're going to see you guys on Friday, where we're going to drop the rest of this. Explosion that, bitch.